So when I walk my dog in my neighborhood, because I have a very expensive dog.
Is it an expensive dog?
Oh yeah.
What makes it expensive?
The
price.
Because when they were writing out the price tag, they wrote a 3, a comma, and 3 zeros.
Expensive to buy.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the maintenance? Like you buy an apartment, but then you got to look at the maintenance. So what's the maintenance been like?
Not bad.
Okay.
He eats like
he seems
the
small.
good. Yeah, he's small. He eats the good food.
You know,
the vet is what sucks. Well, because like every time something happens, that's not even that. I kind of like picking up his shit actually.
Okay.
But every time something happens, it's like you can't just leave it at home. Like you can't just leave it if he's shaking or something.
Well, why not?
Because it's a $3,000 dog.
Oh, I see. Oh, because of the money.
Yeah.
Not because it's morally wrong.
Right. No, but it's like you can't. You have to get it checked out, or you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose all your money.
Now this is a purebred, right?
It was some rescue. No, he's a mix.
He is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shar-Pei Beagle.
Shar-Pei Pug.
Wow. It looks like a dog that was really fat.
So if you have a slip up like that again, you're fired.
You know those people that like lose a shit ton of weight?
Yeah.
And like they have that like loose skin.
Matt gets information wrong, but it's always like pretty crucial information. Like I'll be like, Matt, how many downloads did we get for that episode? He's like, 70, and it's like 70,000.
Yeah.
It's probably what's happening.
Yeah.
There's no way that I'm this brilliant
It's
and only
a picture
have
of a pug.
just a few listeners.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of a point, but it's not.
Go ahead. What was your point?
No. I was just saying. Well, this will be the third time I told this joke. Just like that video. Why did you have to start that video? It literally felt like you were looking for a way to torture us. You're like, let me start this video 3 times. That's
because
like
I'm an architect. This isn't just a podcast. This is a work of art. I score it. You know.
You know what's good about your dog is like.
If you leave your
think about the mood. I do little plays, little opening plays. That was fun. We should do more stuff like that.
Can you lift this dog up by its loose skin? This is one of those dogs.
I guess you can, but he's too heavy now. I feel like it would hurt him.
He seems like a good eye mask. You know, if it's kind of bright out, you can just kind of drape that over if he's sleeping next to you.
Yeah.
Or another comforter. You know, just drape. That's a lot of skin to play with. I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was.
You can fold the skin and fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. It was an expensive dog, but I'm saying you can get your money's worth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Imagine he's so soft.
Imagine he is very soft. Dude, it's like, I bet if I folded the skin over, it would look like a vagina because he's got bristly hair too.
Right.
Oh, I'm getting excited. I'm excited thinking about this.
Like,
but it's
what
like
are you
it's like
doing?
you know when a bitch don't shave a pussy all the way? You know when there's a little bit of when there's like a little bit of pussy hair like my beard? Kinda?
Yeah, it can be rough.
Yeah,
Right.
no, but I think
But you
that's,
like
that's
that.
good.
You like the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
I see. All right.
Like the old 5 o'clock. More like there's no puns there.
Oh man.
But imagine like my girlfriend comes home and I'm like folding my dog's skin and fucking it. And she comes in, she's like, "Oh my god, you're gay!" That's like all she takes away
Because it's a boy dog.
Yeah. The fuck is this gay dog fucking shit?
Wow. Oh my god. That's great.
Russ Maneve has that joke. He's like, I like people like doggies. I'm ruining the whole joke because people like doggy style. I like human style. That's when I make love to my dog on his back. And then he goes, I wouldn't fuck my dog. I love him, her, whatever. He's like, does gender matter at this point? No one's going to say, hey, stop that gay dog fucker.
That's great.
Yeah.
I would, my girlfriend asked me, like, what are the most embarrassing things you've ever done in your life?
Mhm.
Like, we had that conversation.
Yeah.
I think it's like a standard go-to.
Yeah.
And I think when I was, right when Jackass was coming out, like, everyone made, like, their copycat video. Like, everything said in the beginning, like, please don't do this at home. And, of course, immediately me and my brother, like, get out, like, buy a cheap camera and start tackling each other in the snow. But the standard...
We did that with Cat Dog, me and my brother. We fucking sewed our ass. We sewed our asses together.
Oh, I thought that was Human Centipede. I thought that was something different.
No, did you watch Cat Dog, or was that like ahead of your...
I'm not going to be able to finish one fucking point. I'm sorry, I'm the guest. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Just the one embarrassing thing.
But what did I tell you before we started this show?
What
Because
did
it feels
say?
like you're trying to control a little bit.
Just a little bit. Go ahead. How is that Jewish?
This show is Palestine, and you are a guest.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me know if
Go
this is
ahead.
embarrassing. I put for the video. I put peanut butter on my ass, not on my asshole, but like on my cheek.
Yeah.
And had my dog lick it off.
It's not embarrassing.
Not too bad, right?
Not even a little bit.
And here's the thing, though: is peanut butter is pretty thick, right? So the dog was like trying to. You can't like really lick it off.
Yeah.
So it started like kind of clamping down with its teeth.
Oh, it did.
So the teeth was kind of like digging into my, and that felt a little good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's good you didn't do that to your dog. Your dog could have got AIDS. Your dog could have got Jew AIDS that way.
What if you accidentally liked it?
I didn't accidentally like. I kind of like it was a nice sensation, but
Yeah.
I was able to hide the erection.
Yeah.
So.
Like maybe this with toes next time.
yeah.
Dogs are
It's-
so gross.
It's very awkward. It's awkward because that was my first kind of like sexual experience. So I'm in the sack with my girlfriend now. I'm like, can you put peanut butter on my ass? She's like, what? I'm like, nothing. It's just old reference to her.
Oh wait, she said you started telling the story. I don't think that's embarrassing at all.
That's not a bad one, right?
Was it,
I
but there's
have worse.
video of it somewhere, right?
There's video of it somewhere. Yeah, definitely.
You're
And
not
we're gonna
shaming
fucking
another
take that-
person. at
How was that?
least,
Is that
you know?
does that count as
We're
one of my
gonna take
credits?
that video. We're gonna convert it to DVD. We're gonna go to that one place that does it. We're gonna take the DVD, put it on Matt's computer, save it to a thumb drive, then upload it.
Oh man, maybe they cropped my head out of it. They were
So
good.
you started telling her that a dog licked your ass, and then what happened? She was like, "Don't." She was like, "What?" And then you
I think-
stopped telling the story.
I don't think she was too happy about it. Well, not unhappy, but
Oh,
like
so just the peanut butter on your ass thing she didn't like?
No,
What
I
was
think-
her most embarrassing thing? Man, this bitch never put peanut butter on her ass.
that wasn't even I definitely had more up my sleeve.
Uh-huh.
That was I just thought that was the most amusing to share
Yeah.
on the sit down.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what happened? She didn't
She told me something, but it was
No,
really,
but like so you didn't finish the story.
I told her as much as I told you
Yeah.
right now, and
Oh,
she was
okay.
just kind of like, I don't know. She didn't like look down on it, but she's like, I also don't know why you would do that either. Like I don't know why you would
Yeah.
find the need or have the imagination.
Because I'm a comedian.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, because I was born to do this.
Yeah,
all
we
right?
Yeah.
were copying Jackass. What are you looking for?
Yeah, we were brilliant.
Yeah.
All right.
Did I see I never for some reason I never got into Jackass. It wasn't my show.
Oh, really?
And everybody loves it.
To me, it's the funniest fuck. What do you
That's
think?
what
Matt?
that's what
You-
everybody says.
You're lucky you didn't live around like a shopping cart mall.
Yeah,
It sounds
exactly.
like because we had shopping carts and that's like
And I was a faggot, so
yeah.
To me,
One of
yeah.
my first
That
jobs
was
was pushing carts. So like, oh my god, that
you
was
think it was-
right when it came out.
Did you think it was funny, Matt? When you
I mean, it looked like it hurt. It
Matt was
definitely
the
like,
Matt was the
oh.
town Matt was the town gay retard in his town, and they were like, "Hey, game, everybody! It's the gay retard." Everybody was British.
Matt, do you take this? Is this every show that you have to go through this with?
It's not that bad. I was walking in here and I was like, Matt Anderson is the best producer. He's got all the
Yeah.
equipment. He
Yeah,
puts
that's
everything
true.
up on time.
Yeah, Mike.
I love him like I love him like
It's
a
true.
brother.
Yeah, it's definitely we have like a.
And then you were like, "Oh,
special-
Shelby's asleep, so you can't yell slurs." And I'm like, "Bye. Let's do it another time then."
yeah. You're like, well, one person said this about my roommate who I've known forever, and he's like a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
If you talk shit to someone like to their face in person, but then you speak like nicely about them behind their back,
Mhm.
that's like the sign of like a good guy. So like you and like
Yeah.
in the car, you were saying like, yeah, Matt's like a great guy, and here you're like fucking gay retard piece of shit.
Yeah.
you know. And it's like that I'm trying to say
Oh.
because you're calling him
It's
a gay,
how he gives
a gay
it, you
retard.
know?
What I'm saying is
Yeah.
you're a good guy.
Right.
Right.
I wouldn't say that to someone I actually hated, like my father.
Oh, man.
When Mike is mad at you, what he does is he like looks at his computer or his phone or whatever it is, and he just won't look at you. So like there was one episode where he was just like staring at his computer, and like you could tell we were like mad at each other.
The silent treatment.
Yeah.
I see.
So
And all our fans sided with Matt.
no, they don't. What? No, they
No,
don't.
Oh,
I fucking hate the way you sound.
Yeah.
That's great.
You know who else does? Anyway. All right. So, all right. So today, Deborah, so my girlfriend's constantly ordering shit online. Okay. There's always fucking boxes in my house. And I'm like, you're a retard. We're not going to we're never going to have anything. We're never going to, and I'm so
what
happy
did
she's
she
not here right now.
order? Like, what's the most recent thing that she ordered?
Oh,
that got
thank
to
God
you?
you asked that question because I wasn't going to get to that.
It's called the jumping off.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So she here's what she ordered. Here's what she ordered, Matt. She ordered elevated dog bowls for both of our dogs because
Right.
apparently apparently it's bad for the dog to eat off the floor.
Yeah.
Because when it lowers its neck, it makes it gives it AIDS. So we had to buy elevated dog bowls.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna try to tell you the story as like unbiased as possible. Okay. I take the box upstairs. I open the box. I'm like, what's in here? I'm like, oh, it's those dog bowls she ordered. Okay. I open the box. Here's everything I remember. I opened the box to see what was in there. Some styrofoam comes out. I take all the styrofoam out. I take the box. She ordered 2 of these bowls. Okay. Our roommate doesn't like shit on the floor and stuff like that. So I take the box.
What a piece of shit.
I put it. Yeah, I know. He's real weird about that when there's shit on the floor.
Yeah.
So I take the box and I put it in our bedroom. Okay, out of the way.
Yeah.
She comes home. She's like, "Oh yeah, those are those bowls." She's like, "Where's the hardware for this one?" I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "Well, there's hardware in this other one, like screws and stuff." She's like, "There's hardware in this other one, and you
threw it out."
And she's like, you probably threw it out or something. So she's like, where is it? She's like, find it. And I had just gotten back from the park. I took the dog out. I made her dinner. I'm barely a comedian anymore. You know, this is who I am. I don't write jokes. I don't do spots. I fucking take care of this dog. And I make halibut for my girlfriend who worked all day.
Right.
And then I get pegged.
That sounds like love.
Yeah, it's love. Yeah.
And what's the bad part? You don't do comedy and you get pegged now?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've made it.
I'm gonna get back into comedy though. Anyway, so
no, of course,
yeah, no, but tonight I'm doing this podcast, which is better than stand up. Anyway, where the fuck was I? So
the hardware's gone.
So it's like the hardware's gone. So I'm like, all right, fine. And I don't want to be like they didn't send the hardware because she's like that's what every man says.
Right.
Like, that's what every man says every time,
yeah.
And she's probably right.
Yeah.
I'm sure the time there's not hardware in the box is probably like 0.001%.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Ikea has never forgotten a wrench, no matter how many guys claim there's no wrench.
And that's the ultimate guy thing to be like, it's not fucking in there. So I didn't want to do that, right?
I just realized that I've actually seen these things before, these elevated bowls, and I never understood.
Yeah.
Why.
It's like the standing desk for dogs.
But don't you think this is better than like yeah, I thought of it like the squatty potty.
It's some shitty like neoliberal
right.
idea
it
where it's like
it's good for the dog.
How? Why can't a dog when a wolf kills something, does it need an elevated bowl?
Well,
in the wild,
like,
when hyenas ate that baby,
in line, baby.
But when you're a hyena eating somebody, is your neck elevated? It seems like all food is on the floor,
right?
But dogs bend their necks. I don't fucking know.
Listen,
it's like the squatty potty, but for no reason. Which the squatty potty's bullshit too. I don't take better shits on the squatty potty.
Do you have one?
I've used it a couple times.
Okay.
Do you?
I've seen it before. I've never used it before, but I could see the logic behind it. But I worked at a dog friendly hotel, like a fancy hotel we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
and it was right by where they do the
That's nice, a dog friendly hotel.
Yeah, best in
Why
show.
can't I bring my dog everywhere?
Well, they do. You know where they do? Whatever, the dog show.
Yeah,
whatever. So these dogs would show up these like beautiful like purebreds. Just they have like better healthcare than me.
Yeah,
and I was talking to one of the guests, and I was saying, I've always had mutts.
Better healthcare than me, folks.
Yeah, and I was saying,
that's the kind of quality that gets you a show sold at Fox. All right, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm bullying you.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
All right, go ahead.
Oh man,
I'm mad at my dad.
So I said, I've always had mutts in my family.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but your dog is just like beautiful. It's like a Swiss Mountain dog. And he goes, yeah, what I like about purebreds is that they actually look like a dog.
Oh, wow. That's what he said. That guy's got a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, you can't like really talk back if you're wearing like a bow tie and a vest and you have to send him a coffee maker.
But you just told him your dog was a mutt.
Yeah. And he said,
was he saying that as like a fuck you?
Of course, yeah, that was I was like, well, what's your feeling about interracial marriage? Just curious.
Yeah.
Lay it on me. Yeah, he was basically like, mutts aren't dogs.
Yeah.
No, I wish I did.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, I think he was implying mutts aren't dogs and my dog is a dog. Only purebreds where their cousins are fucking, and they have problems later in life. That's the real dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We should beat that guy up.
We should. I know where he
Looks like a dog.
Dog
I
elitist.
know. Isn't that unbelievable? Yes, a dog elitist.
It's still a dog, though.
Yeah, but then in hindsight, I thought, my dog really wasn't a dog. I didn't like. No, I loved my dogs.
Yeah. Right.
They also live to like 18. Like purebreds die when they're like 6 or 7. They have like all sorts of problems. And my parents are thinking about getting a dog now.
Okay.
And I was like, if you're gonna get a mutt, I'm just saying, they live a while.
Yeah.
You're getting up there in age.
Yeah.
This thing might, outlive you here. I might have to like take this on a little bit.
Every dog should be a mutt.
You think
what
so?
I don't even know what the dog breeds are.
What is your dog? A mix?
Shar-Pei Pug.
A Shar-Pei Pug.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty cool combo.
And don't mess it up, you fucking faggot.
What do you mean?
Yeah, earlier I said Shar-Pei Beagle.
Oh, yeah.
Is that very offensive when they get the? Oh, we got our dog DNA tested. My mom paid for a DNA testing.
Oh, yeah.
It was fucking hysterical. Yeah, to see
This is the
what
dog
she was made
from
up of. She had like
Norway. Or?
it gives you like basically like the main things. She had like flat coat retriever, golden, like she was a mix of a few things. And then it goes like really like hundreds of years ago, like she was like part pug and she looks like nothing like a pug, but there's like a pug.
So is a pug a purebred?
A pug is a purebred.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why they're fucked. And they have all these problems. They can't breathe right.
Right.
Because they're like, no, we think that's cute.
You got to mix it with a dog that has no problems, the Shar-Pei.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing bad goes wrong with them.
Yeah, your dog might be the only mutt with more problems than a purebred.
Yeah.
That extra
He's like a
skin-
little celebrity around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dog kind of looks like a dog Benjamin Button. Like it's born looking old.
Oh,
The
yeah.
skin, and it's gonna get like younger over time as it fills out and the
Yeah.
skin gets pulled back.
Yeah. Right. And then he'll when he dies, he's a baby.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess I lost the hardware for this elevated dog bowl, but I
Yes.
don't think that I did. Honestly, I don't remember anything falling out.
Let's not forget you're in Denver.
It might have. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Denver right now, hiding from that devil woman. And then before I left the house, because we were fighting, before I left the house tonight, I was like, hey, if I get hit by a bus, I love you. And she was like, you are like not dramatic at all. Like if there's ever a situation, you don't dramatize anything. You act totally normal.
That's the Mike Recine sweetness, though. It's
What?
like if I kill myself or get hit by a car, just know I love you.
Yeah.
That's about as.
It's fun to be dramatic.
I've said that, but
it's
like
a conflict.
Yeah.
It's the whole basis of what we,
yeah, I've definitely said that, but when it's said to you, oh my god, you're just like, hey,
You
hey,
said
come
what?
back. When they're like, I hope I don't die and get hit by a bus.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
You're like, wait.
Oh yeah, you're
Wait,
really gonna
wait,
get hit
wait.
by a bus.
Have you experienced anything with a dog where it's like they say when you have like a kid, the man gets a little jealous of the kid because the kid is taking the woman's attention?
Oh yeah, well he does fuck her better.
Yeah,
You got a point there.
Frankie Wrinkles is not a homosexual.
Is that happening a little bit? Is this dog getting too much attention and you're not getting enough attention?
No,
Frankie
No.
loves pussy.
I don't think.
I'm trying to Dr. Phil you here.
No, I don't think so. That's a good question.
It seems like it's bringing you guys together,
yeah, it is.
but that's
But
just
we were on the verge of a bad breakup. But, no. Yeah, no, it's good. But anyway, so she's like, "Oh, you lost the hardware." I'm like, "I didn't lose the hardware." She's like, "It's probably in the garbage." So, because I guess I threw it out because it's a little red baggy. Like I would have known if I threw it out. I would have seen it.
Did you get it? Was it in the trash? Where
Yeah.
was it?
So I take another bag, I put it in the recycling bin. Like I take another garbage can and put another bag in there, and I dump the garbage into another bag.
into your roommate's bed. Yeah.
Yeah, into my roommate's bed. And she goes, You're not even going through it piece by piece.
Oh my God.
So she tells me to go through it piece by piece. So
It's torment. Yeah.
and it's like on one hand I feel vindicated, and then I'd also like put I smashed a dish.
Oh, so this is how you cut your finger.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
At
right.
one point I smashed because we were fighting and I
Wow.
smashed a dish because I was like, you guys fucking blame me for everything. Her and her roommate.
Yeah.
I threw something, it hit a dish, and the dish shattered. Then I threw the dish out. Then as I'm going through the garbage, I sliced my finger open.
Knowing the way you think, I think here's how it went down. You didn't
Yeah.
slice your finger while going through the garbage. You said, I'm going to slice my finger right now in this garbage, make her feel bad.
I wish.
You did
but
that.
that wouldn't
you did
make her
that in-
feel bad.
You
though.
did that intentionally, and you told
She
me that
wouldn't
off air.
care, and she doesn't care. She doesn't care that I cut my finger open. She doesn't fucking care.
You've shown me.
And yes, it was on a dish that I smashed. But she acts like she's fucking perfect.
Right.
She's always buying shit.
Right. But don't you think it's
She
better?
has bad habits too, but she gets no shit.
But
for
she's
them.
buying shit for the dog. Don't you think that's better than like if they're shoes and jewelry and whatever coming in them? She's looking out for an animal.
Yeah.
And she's more concerned about the dog than you right now.
Yeah.
And that's why you're upset.
Yeah. No, but she's like, you're not going through piece by piece. So then I literally put on latex gloves and I go through the garbage piece by piece. I take every piece of garbage out of the can and put it into the other can. And there's no hardware to be found. So where did the fucking hardware go? Where did it go?
Right.
Unless Andy picked it up.
Great question.
Who's Andy?
But what? Our roommate. But what am I, like, stupid? I'm not stupid that I just, like, threw a bag of hardware across the door. There wasn't any in
Hold
there.
on. Is that a trick question?
Yeah.
Did you contact the company and tell them that the hardware wasn't in there?
I don't know, but I feel like they don't make that mistake. She's like, that's what every guy says. But maybe this was the one time that there wasn't hardware. It's got to happen sometimes, right?
I mean, I think they're ready to deal with it.
I think
What's Ikea's like error
they
rate
care.
on that? That must be very slow.
they
Probably have to buy you a new apartment if they forget a wrench.
It's the same
fair and
rate as
square.
like a pregnancy with a condom, you know?
The thing is,
Yeah.
how do you prove it? Like they won't like admit to like, oh yeah, we didn't send you a wrench. It's like, even if they didn't send it, it's like you lost it. They have
Of course.
proof of something.
Of course, because you must have opened the box and it slid across the room.
What
and
are they
into
gonna
a
say?
mouse must have
Oh,
took it, yeah.
probably. Yeah, we probably forgot this one.
So you
How do you
never even
prove it?
know. How do you prove
How
it,
the fuck
Will?
do you prove it?
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
It's probably top secret
Here's
information.
the only way to do it.
Dude, this is a great episode. Ooh, investigative reporting.
Here's what you need.
Now it's an investigative journalism.
You need
show.
like a circular like 12 camera thing like they did the Matrix, so they can like spin around as you open the box.
Right.
You very carefully show everything. If the wrench isn't in it, that's like the only way you could prove it. But who can afford a 6 camera shoot when
Right.
you're trying to feed your dog? You know.
Yeah. I will to fuck Ikea over. Right. You're like, because no one calls and goes, you definitely didn't send me a wrench.
Yeah, and what
They
are they
go,
gonna?
hey, I think I didn't. I might have lost the wrench, and they're like,
You definitely.
they're like, yeah, that's okay. So this happens all the time.
Right. What are they gonna
know?
say? You got
Yeah.
me. No,
Yeah,
of course not. You're a fucking idiot. You
Right.
lost it. So even if
Right.
you're right, you're fucked either way here, dude.
Man, I really want the answer to this question.
You should
Yeah.
call them on the podcast.
All right.